Greetings comic book fans and welcome to Dude's Comic Haul. I'm Jason and this is my weekly video where I share with you the brand new comics I've picked up today on officially the best day of the week, New Comic Book Day. A big haul this week, and again I think all the small hauls I think are a thing of the past. It's like it's passed over now into myth and legend. We have, you have the stories of Robin Hood and the Merry Men, you have the stories of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, and you have the stories of a very small week comic book wise. They're all kind of saying things of history. First up, I've got some books I got off eBay that I thought I'd share with you before we get into the books I picked up today. We have Convergence Superman, issue number 1. I read this morning. This was brilliant. Easily, for me, the best Convergence story I've read. I will be reviewing it because I just loved it so much. I thought I've got to do a review of this. So I will be reviewing it with my other books this week. So that'll be 18 books getting reviewed. But yeah, if you're a fan of old school Superman, like pre-New 52, this is definitely well worth getting. Sticking with the old Super Dude, we have Superman issue number 32. It's the Bombshell variant cover. This is the first issue of Geoff Johns and John Romita Jr.'s run on the book. And like, I'm looking to get back into Superman. I dropped the Superman books I was reading because of Doomed. Just because it was at a time DC were doing a lot of crossover stories, and I was just a bit fed up of having so many and having to buy books that I wouldn't normally buy because I want to get the whole story. So I kind of had a sulk and I dropped a bunch of DC books that were connected. But we're past Doom now, and I don't know who's going to be writing this book after Convergence, but I like getting a bit of a Superman fix, so I thought I'd get the Geoff Johns run. I've also got issue 33, which I love that cover, which is the second issue of the John Romita Jr. run. But yeah, I really do like that cover. But yeah, so I'll be getting more of them when I get paid. So now we're getting into the books I picked up today. 17 comics I picked up today. I've put them in reading order ready for me to read, so they're not kind of in company order, or not intentionally anyway. So first up this week, first book I'm going to be reading, and it's a book that I've really been looking forward to for the last few months, and it is Bloodshot Reborn, issue number 1 from Valiant Comics. I really enjoyed the character Bloodshot from the miniseries The Valiant, but also I'm a really big fan of Jeff Lemire as a writer, so you combine those two things and I'm like, yeah, I'm there. So this will be the first book I'm reading to this. Once this video is done, I'm going to be sitting down, nice cool beverage, reading that comic. Second book I'll be reading this week, we have 4, issue number 7. Really enjoying Jason Aaron's run on this book. It's just been brilliant art-wise, it's brilliant story-wise, I'm really enjoying it, great stuff. We then have issue 2 of Convergence. I'm really hoping this is going to pick up this issue. I felt issue 1 and issue 0 really didn't advance the story much. It seems for 2 issues we've been in the same place, just introducing different characters. So I'm really hoping that in this issue we're going to really push things on and get going. So fingers crossed. Because art-wise, I enjoyed last issue, just I didn't feel the story really moved on. And then we have Miss Marvel, issue number 4. Really loving this. It has a feel of it of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The way that Kamala's having to balance being a superhero with all the regular things that go on in a regular teenager's life. So yeah, really enjoying this book. It's a lot of fun. And plus with her being Muslim as well, I feel it gives you an insight into... Not an insult, oh god, insight I meant to say, not insult. An insight into that culture, and it's amazing how in some ways you find there's similarities there, not just differences. So I'm liking that. We then have Magneto, issue number 17. Really loving this book. Last issue we had the whole murder mystery, who's killing people on Genosha. So yeah, really enjoying what Cullen Bunn's doing on here, and the art has just remained consistent all the way through. Really enjoying that book. I think that's one of the books that's going to finish with Secret Wars coming up. We're going to have Last Days, and then I think it's going to finish. I think, I might be wrong. We got Deathlock, issue number 7, which is really coming into its own. Really enjoying it. A nice twist now as our main character is aware that he is Deathlock now, where before it was something that was kind of held from him. He knows now, but JJ is trying to protect him, but how long before her superiors figure out that Deathlok has become self-aware? We then have Uncanny X-Men issue 33. This issue looks like it's going to be a Magic and Kitty Pryde adventure, which I'm totally down with. I really enjoyed that pairing, and yeah, so I'm totally down with that. So we'll see what we get. We have the 10th Doctor Adventures, Doctor Who, issue number 9. I don't get how this came out, the first issue came out at the same time as the 11th Doctor, yet now this one's 2 issues behind. I don't understand how that's happened. Every issue I keep saying, oh, it's the end of the Weeping Angel story, but like I think it is this time. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this story with the Weeping Angels. It's been really good. We then have the 11th Doctor, issue number 11, so 1111. This issue looks like we're going to get some answers into Ark and what he is, or into what happens to him in the end. Yeah. This book, yeah, I've enjoyed mainly, yeah. Good, last issue was good. I just kind of want to move on to something fresh now, because it feels like we've been involved with this one big story since issue 1, and it's like now, yeah, we want to kind of get moving on. We then have the 12th Doctor, issue number 7, which we started a brand new story last issue. Had a very kind of Russell T Davies era kind of feel to it, you know, Sarah Jane Adventures kind of feel. So yeah, I'm looking for more of the same, because I enjoyed that. It was a nice change. We then have Unity, issue number 17. This issue we're dealing with Livewire. She's the character I know least from Unity, so I'm really pleased we're going to get an issue that's going to be totally concentrating on her. Because this common arc that they're doing, I took a different member of Unity and focused on them. So we had the Ninjak issue, then we had Eternal Warrior, and now this issue it's Livewire. So and this is the one I know the least, so I'm looking forward to getting to know a bit more about it. We then get into the Convergence books now. We have Green Arrow, issue there. This week inside it shows you we have the pre-Zero Hour Metropolis, San Diego, California, Metropolis, Kingdom Come Universe, and Electropolis. They're the worlds that are fighting each other in these stories. So we get old school Green Arrow, excellent. We also get another character from my teenage years I enjoyed, at Steel, as we have Superman, Man of Steel. It's going to deal with the Steel character, so I'm so super psyched for that as well. We have Justice League International, which I really like the makeup of that team. Blue Beetle, Captain Atom, Martian Manhunter, Fire, Ice, and Red Tornado. Yeah, I think that team could be a good team. We then have Green Lantern Parallax, issue number 1, so that's going to be interesting as well. Because I only ever read like Green Lantern Reborn. I think I've got the issue, I've got the trade, but I've just never got around to reading it, of when Hal Jordan became Parallax and Kyle Rayner became Green Lantern. I need to get reading that, but yeah, it'd be interesting reading an evil kind of Hal Jordan. Then we have Aquaman, Convergence Aquaman, which I've never read of any Aquaman before the New 52, so I'm really interested to see what this dude's like and what's he about. You know, yeah. Just having a peep through it there, see what the art's like. And my final book this week, we have Batman Shadow of the Bat, which I'm guessing is dealing with Azrael, the Batman from Nightfall, when Batman's back was broken and Jean-Paul Vallée, Azrael, took over, became Batman, was a bit darker than our regular Batman. So I don't know. I will see what these Convergence books are like. Last week, they were a bit formulaic. I liked some of the earlier versions of the characters. I thought they were better than the New 52, which I think is a dangerous game DC are playing there. But I'm looking forward to getting into all those books this week. Certainly, any enthusiasm I'd lost for Convergence, reading that Superman Convergence was brilliant, and it really lit the fire that, like, yeah, if more books are going to be like that, then yeah, sign me up. But anywho, that's me done for this week. Fingers crossed, I'm hoping to have a review video up Monday. So yeah, that should be up. I'm not sure if there'll be a whole video next week because I'm not sure what time I'm going to be finishing on the Wednesday, and I may end up getting my comics on the Friday. If there's interest in seeing a whole video Friday, please let me know in the comments below and I'll do it. Otherwise there may not be, because usually I try and get a whole video up for like Wednesday, Thursday, and so I don't know. But if there's still interest in a Friday whole video, please comment and I'll do that next week. It'll be, we'll see, but fingers crossed I might be okay and I might be able to get to my comic shop on time. It's just I don't know what time I'm finishing, so you know, which is part of the pain of my new job. They give you so much work to do and you don't leave until you've done it, and you don't get paid overtime. If they say we feel the work we've given you to be done by 3 and it takes you till 5, you're doing the last 2 hours on your own time, but they still expect it to the same standards and everything. So yeah, it's part of the downside of my new job. Anywho, enough of this doom and gloom. It's a new comic book day. I'm gonna go now and read Bloodshot. So I hope you've all had a great new comic book day. Give me those thumbs up if you like my video. As I said, I will be back, fingers crossed, Monday. I've been Jason. This has been Dudes Comic Haul. Bye for now.